What's your plan to stop since you don't like it?
I actually plan on retiring.
You can't play both sides. All I'm hearing is excuses. You're not going to change. I'm just letting you know that now.
No, 100% not.
You're not going to change. You're making fun of yourself. And you can change your life and stop being selfish and saying, oh, I don't have an excuse. I got to do this for money. That's the loser route. When a woman chooses OnlyFans, she's choosing a loser route just for the cash. You don't have to do. You don't have to do what you're doing. You don't. This girl sitting here right now that's heartbroken, depressed. Some of you lying, all kind of. See, what's happening with women right now is other women, the world and other women are destroying each other. Y'all not real mothers no more. You're selfish. All you think about is what you want and how you look.
This brother is
women used to have value.
So question. Respect women that do abortions? Yes or no?
Depends on the situation. Like, I feel like if you genuinely open your legs and you know, like me, I'm not on birth control, and you let somebody on you, like, openly, like, that's on you. And you get pregnant, that's on you. Straight up. Like, if I were to get pregnant, that's on me. But I take too many Plan Bs to get pregnant.
Damn, popping pills, huh?
Yeah, straight up.
That's
I buy them from Amazon in bulk, by the way, just in case you guys want.
In bulk?
Yeah.
Is that bad for you?
Yeah, it is. Listen.
It's no worse than birth control. Birth control is almost a guaranteed cancer-causing situation.
She don't care about
You see how a lot of these women buy into the culture that I can do whatever I want. I can get creamed, you know what, consistently, and I can just throw it all away. See, this is a problem because this is you literally not being able to take responsibility for the consequences of your actions. So now we have pills that can remove that consequence for you, which is horrible.
I would
I know
rather
girls
take
who got off of it, they couldn't have babies.
Plan B's
they had their
worse.
uterus snatched out, all kind of stuff.
If you wanted to go, Plan B's.
But I don't even, that's the thing though, like when I
You
go
think
to
the
a
same?
scene, I let them know ahead of time, yo, I'm not on birth control. Don't.
Do they still try to n you though?
No.
Do they try?
Gets it from
With
Costco.
the pro scene, no. I've had a couple guys try to do it, and like there have been times when I have like genuinely like kicked him in the face. Like there's been 2 times when I
That's
like
insane.
kicked one dude in the throat, one dude in the face. Like get out of
They
me.
tried?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
They didn't get out, and I was like, oh hell no.
That's
like,
crazy.
I ain't covering those expenses, and listen. If I can barely like,
Did they pay for it too?
I know he's covering his
Like-
face, bro. Listen.
Did they pay for the Plan B's too?
This is crazy.
No. They're $5 a piece on Amazon. Y'all ladies need to get that pin.
You tell them it was.
I'm not gonna gatekeep.
You
I'm
tell
not
them
gonna
it-
gatekeep.
I'm not talking
okay?
about them. I'm talking about the guys. If they nutted in you, you tell them that was $200.
I do most of the time.
That's what I'm saying.
There's been a couple
At
times
least.
when like I haven't even wanted to because some of the guys are like actually like I have a horrible taste in it.
Then why do you sleep
Yeah, you
with
do. You do.
Work. Work.
The fact that she said $5, I'm like, is that a knockoff Plan B? Because from my recollection, that they're at least about 50 or whatnot from stores.
Listen,
So confused.
as y'all say, I do have a dad, but no, he's not a good one. So
Okay.
You better stop looking at me like that.
Not her.
You said something.
Which eye, bro? You talking about this eye, aren't you?
She's an
She's talking about that bad eye, bro. She dogging me. She dogging me.
I was not talking about you.
I'm gonna take a shot now.
I don't have any more.
I see you saying, you know, you don't like what you're doing, but
I
you're
know.
still doing it,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Wait, you said, I see you?
What I hear is excuses.
I'm sorry.
I hear blame and I hear excuses. You even blaming yourself and everybody else.
Yeah, 100%.
What's your plan to stop since you don't like it?
I actually plan on retiring by the time I'm 28, so within the next 3 years.
So you saving money?
Yeah.
Return.
Okay.
I plan on paying my mom's car off. I also, because she's the only reason like I'm alive. I won't even lie. Like I was down bad when I was a kid. Like I was.
All right. So when you do that, then
Yeah.
what you're gonna do?
I plan on moving out of the country.
Then what you're gonna do when you move out of the country? What inspires you?
I honestly want to open a yoga studio, and I want to teach people to learn how to kind of cope with themselves in a natural way.
Why you ain't doing it now?
Yeah.
I do.
Ooh.
I do.
Especially in Miami,
I
that's
do.
a good thing.
Most of these girls have no plan. I'm gonna be honest, all that retiring, I'm saving money. No, you're not, because most people, you need someone else that's better than you, especially financially, to get to the end of life appropriately. I'm be honest, it's not as easy as people think it is, and a lot of people fall to the wayside, and then you wonder why when you're 40 and 50, your life is in shambles.
To do in Miami.
Well, I
like,
do, but
You go
like
to the
not
beach, you
necessarily
do
like that. Not like that, because I will say, like, to start a business, come on, you need money. Like, growing up, I did not have money. I did not have
Yes
money.
and
I was not
no.
given money, and I know, like, at the end of the day, I am like
But you know it's still an excuse though.
100%.
Yeah.
But
You can start a business with $5.
but at the same time, yeah, I know you can. I know you can.
You can start classes for free and build your clientele, and then after
I
start
won't even
charging
lie.
people.
Sometimes I won't even lie. I do like what I do, 100%.
If
The
you
truth.
weren't doing what you were doing like right now, what would you like want to do with your life?
Back in the day, I wanted to be a teacher, like school teacher.
What age?
What subject?
And subject.
Kindergarten.
Stop
So
it.
you like kids?
Stop it.
Get some
I'm gonna
help.
start crying. Stop it. Stop it.
So you
Stop
like
it.
kids?
I'm not a perv, but yeah,
Nope.
I've always wanted to be a mom, but like, I don't know, when you aren't given like my statistics, I've been obviously many counselors, clearly, psychiatrists, all that. My statistics, like, I'm supposed to be in prison right now, like, given my statistics.
Let me say something to you.
Yeah.
That's all I'm
Yeah,
hearing.
man,
Go
ism.
ahead.
I'm not supposed to be where I'm at right now.
No, I'm sure you're not.
I've been shot in the face twice, locked up over 50 times, been in 11 shootouts,
Damn.
been taped up, put in trunks, all that. When I decided to change, I changed.
Yeah.
No more excuses.
Straight
A
up.
person that doesn't change doesn't want to change.
Mhm.
You
That is
can't
true.
play both sides.
You're right, but if you would have known me 5 years ago, you wouldn't be talking to the same person you are today.
Don't matter.
So
Same
says
here. If
she's
you was
working
talking to
on
me
it.
when I was young, you wouldn't be talking to the same person.
fair, but I'm still
But
in
I
my
made
20s.
that decision.
But
So,
I'm still in my 20s.
but you may not make it
Matter.
past it.
Mm.
You might not make
maybe
it
not,
past it.
but maybe not. But why do you think that? I want to know why you think that. Genuinely.
This woman is asking way too many questions instead of just taking the ism. This man has already lived a certain life that probably some people can only imagine how chaotic it could be, and he overcame it. So for you to have so much contention, a lot of these young people, they live in a misery. They want to be in this misery, but you need to listen to people like this so that you can come out of it, especially if you don't want to be there.
Because life tend to have surprises.
Mm.
And when you don't plan and you don't start today, everybody says, "Oh, I'll do it tomorrow." You can die tomorrow.
I know.
You know, can come in there and give you AIDS the next day.
I'm aware.
You know, all that. So it's always today.
I'm aware.
The change is today.
So that's why I do what
Tomorrow
I do.
ain't promised to you.
That's why I do what I do.
See, now she trying to do like a YOLO. Oh, that's why I do what I do, because tomorrow not promised. So guess what? I'm gonna stay riding the carousel. I'm gonna stay getting this fast money. No, that's detrimental to your soul. See, now you get to a deeper level of how much of your soul do you still want to be salvaged, and how much you willing to break it down just for financial gain. It's not worth it.
Because on the side, like, I do not have like free for all sex. I do not open my legs like that, like, unless it's a paid shoot, professional shoot. That's all I'm
making no
doing. Like,
difference.
I'm a professional.
But
But
see,
at the end
that's
of the
still
day,
excuses. It's
I'm
still
sure
excuses,
to
Mama.
you, yeah, to you.
No,
yeah.
it's excuses.
Hmm.
It's excuses. I used to be homeless too. So I hear y'all talk about the money. And I was homeless because I made a promise to change. I made a promise to my family and to God, to the point where I ain't have. And today I can't even explain where I'm at now. My life has dramatically changed.
Same.
But it took hard work.
Yeah.
It took me changing. It took me
Yeah.
walking away from the
I
making
have, dude.
excuses. I could have stayed in what I was doing.
But y'all
But I'll
look
be
down on
dead
what
like the
I
rest of
do.
my
I look
friends.
I look up on what I do, because compared to what I would have done 5-6 years ago, selling drugs, giving myself up as
Well, see-
prostitution, that's way worse than what I'm doing now.
That's all I'm hearing is excuses. You're not going to change. I'm just letting you know that now.
No, 100% not.
You're not going to change. You're
plan
making
on it.
fun of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're doing porn. But you love kids, but you don't love it enough
No,
to leave this darkness.
It's
You're holding on to this darkness.
not even that, bro. It's not even. I don't want to
growing
put a
them.
kid in a situation to not get.
No, I'm
the-
not telling you to have a kid.
Tell me
Okay,
to
so
get
what
out
do
of
you
I'm
mean
it.
saying
by
you
that?
love kids. You say you want to teach kids.
Mm.
You say you want to teach yoga.
But with my background in the past 3 years, what's
Let
on
me-
the internet?
let
Can
me
I
tell you-
go
let
teach
me tell you
kids?
something.
Can I go teach
With
kids?
my
though?
background,
No, I can't.
I didn't graduate from school. I was one of the worst crooks there was. But yet, United Way paid me to travel all over the United States to speak to kids in the same situation I was in.
Exactly.
You feel me?
Mm.
You know how many kids that are orphans, and you can change your life and stop being selfish and saying, "Oh, I don't have an excuse. I got to do this for
Exactly.
money." That's the loser route. When a
Mm.
woman chooses porn or in OnlyFans, she's choosing a loser route
But I didn't
just
choose
for
it,
the
though.
cash.
Because
Exactly.
I had.
bull-
Listen, I had
Just because you engulfed in being a slower at this moment does not mean that if you become transformed, that people might not want you to speak to children to show them what not to do. You have to become a martyr from the past transgressions that you have dealt with. You have to become a martyr from that to say, hey, this is not what y'all want. I'm giving y'all the dark side of it. People do, we still appreciate that in the world if you can become it.
3 full-time jobs up until I don't know. I got fired like 3 months ago.
Well, you
Yeah.
get another one. You do something else.
Yeah, that's what I was doing for the past 3 years. And
They
when,
wouldn't even give me a job
Damn.
because of my felonies.
yeah,
Some dude tried to give me a job at a pizza place, and he damn near got fired for letting me be there. I didn't
Fair.
let none of that stop me. I didn't go back to the streets. I didn't make no excuses.
fair. I didn't go back to the streets.
I stuck to what I really wanted, and what I really wanted was a better life and a new life. I didn't want to keep making excuses for the I was doing. And that's all I'm hearing out your mouth. You're just making excuses for it. And all you're going to do is go further and further down that hole.
Yep.
Okay. But I'm not living the same life I was 5 years ago when I was on drugs.
That's why I say you're not going to change.
And you only listening to respond. Just listen. I can't stand when somebody always have a rebuttal. Like you said, you don't want to change because you constantly rebelling because you're trying to fight for the life that you in, but you really don't want to be in that. But guess what? A lot of y'all got to fall to the wayside in the demonic activity that you want to lay in. It's going to be up to you. Guess what? It's going to be every sector on this earth that we live on. It's going to be every sector that you can get into. Guess what? You got to stand on the hill that you want to die on. It's going to be up to you. But if you know you're doing something that is not beneficial to your life, change it. Today is the day.
You're making excuses for it.
But I'm living a better life, so I guess I'm not understanding.
Well,
Like,
you're going to
I'm-
remember this day. You're going to remember what I told you at this table. I guarantee you're going to remember it.
Probably will.
Because see, it's different if somebody
That's
else, if people here judging you, whatever. I don't judge you. I'm hearing what you're saying. And I come out of a situation as well. I always tell people it don't matter where you start from. Some kid got rich parents that love them. Some kids' parents beat their ass. A kid can turn and look at their parents and say, you know what, I don't want to be like them. And they put all their energy in being good people. Anything else is a cop-out, sell-out, and you're being weak. You're making excuses for this. I could have made excuses. I could have said, I'm black. The world's against me. The police hate me and all this other that. I started working on myself, no matter how hard it was, because I knew what I wanted.
Yeah.
You
Fair.
hear me? And nobody believed in me. Not a soul, not even my mama. Nobody believed in me. So I'm telling you as a witness to somebody's way up there. You know, I got investments with Elon, all kind of, and it's no way I was supposed to be around that kind of crowd. But because I worked on myself, because I fought, I literally had to fight myself because of those tendencies.
Man.
You feel me?
I'm going to say something real quick, man. When he said it was himself, yo, I say this all the time. But whenever you fight in a battle, you ain't fighting other people. You ain't going to see nobody else. When you look in the mirror, it's only you. You are your biggest enemy, your biggest critic, your biggest antagonist. So you being the protagonist. It is only you. You going to be fighting yourself, man. So don't point the finger. We have situations and circumstances that we are put into. but it's going to be us at the end of the day. And this journey is based upon how strong can we overcome thyself to reach another self.
I don't give a how many dudes I don't care about the drugs. I don't care about your parents being up. It's all based on what you know and what you want. And that is hard. But you know what happens? Once you go over that hard hump, you become untouchable.
Amen.
You feel me? You become so goddamn strong, nobody could with you. Nobody could push you down. You feel me? I've had people turn their backs on me, try to destroy my life, all that. All the mother failed because I had something they didn't have. I'm strong than them because I had to pull myself up with no help and build my life because that's what I wanted. You feel me? You don't have to do. You don't have to do what you're doing. You don't. So I sit at this table and I'm laughing, I'm being cool, but I sense a lot of, it's people there's girls sitting here right now that's heartbroken, depressed. Some of you lying, all kind of. See, what's happening with women right now is other women, the world and other women are destroying each other. Y'all literally destroying each other.
That's real.
Y'all not real mothers no more. You're selfish. All you think about is what you want and how you look.
This brother is
Women used to have value. Women, and when women walk in that value, men have to bow to that. But we ain't got nothing to bow to.
Facts.
But prostitutes and body counts and now.
We say it all the time, women, y'all have really true power. If y'all create the standard, men will follow. But if you allow the standard to be broken and men figure out how to get what they want without the real commitment or real sacrifice towards you, then they're going to do that. Most people pick the path of least resistance. And since you give box off freely, guys are going to figure out how to get it freely.
You feel me? Just like the thing with the birth controls and all that other stuff. It's a lot of women that have a baby in a heartbeat if they were a millionaire or billionaire. It's a mindset. What about the guy that's working hard? What about the guy just want a family and want a woman to stand by him? You can turn around and encourage that guy. He may don't have the millions of dollars, but you standing with him gives him strength. And then he'll look at his home and his woman, his value. But a lot of y'all just burn off soon as he do something. Men, I'm gonna tell y'all like,
and you know what? A lot of these women are still like kind of foul because even the black girl, she want to cry, not cry but laugh. Silver Surf over here, she looked like she wanted to laugh. A lot of these chicks still like they prey on each other down. A lot of people really don't be caring about nobody. That's why I was like, man, you got to internalize and handle these situations yourself, or at least around people that really have your best interest. But most people, they gonna laugh at your pain a lot of the times. You feel me?
Men, I don't give a who's daddy, who's boyfriend, who's husband. Men don't control it. It just don't work that way.
True.
And they're fighting against something that is biologically natural. And thousands of years ago, even hundreds of years ago, women knew that. They knew that. And they still was protected. They still was provided for. And when they got old, they were still loved and cherished. The women that's in the streets, that's just, doing their thing and all that, and not having a true relationship with a strong man, a lot of you gonna die depressed. I just mentioned this earlier, that women, the suicide rate is just rising because women were never meant
Suicide rate for women or men?
Women. It's been up on men.
Can I ask a question?
Men have suicide.
I know this though. I don't speak on hypothetical.
Genuine.
Go ahead,
So
Mama.
you're telling me that men are supposed to take care of their woman. So why did my dad beat my mom until I was
Because
7?
his life was up. I
Yeah,
guarantee
he beat me. So
you.
Why do you think I'm in the life?
I guarantee you, your daddy came from a up situation.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I'm talking
And you know where it starts? It starts when the woman says, I'm not happy. I want a divorce. Not thinking you're going to your
His
kids
parents
up.
weren't divorced. His parents were divorced.
Did he get beat?
I don't know, bro.
Was he on drugs? Something was up.
He's a gambling addict, but there's definitely something up in that family. Dude.
What about your mom?
Racist is, let's just say that, on my dad's side.
That's why I said I'm not mad at you. I'm mad at your parents.
Me too, bro.
Guaranteed.
I'm adopted too, so it's like they chose me. It's like they put me into that.
Hold on. It's a chaotic situation. See, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes people, they start, see, back in the day, people had children for reasons. It was about the village being able to sustain itself. It's not just about having them for just, I just feel good about it. Oh yeah, we should just do it. That whole thought process is gone. We're not teaching people to move correctly anymore. See, the United States gives you a false sense of reality to where you feel like you can just take care of bills and pay rent and water, food and stuff, to where you actually surviving and thriving. You're not. So when you start birthing out kids out of order, too much in bad situations, sometimes you can bring the worst. Even though you can still bring something good out of it, you can still bring a lot of bad out of that situation as well. So people need to be corrected on a higher degree. And the United States leaves it up to you. See, that's why a lot of people think that the United States is supposed to fix your situation. It's going to be you that got to fix it. Hopefully you got a good family structure and y'all can keep y'all family surviving. But guess what? If you keep acting out of order, all y'all families is going to become obsolete. They're going to disappear. A lot of families are going to be gone. Y'all don't even realize that because nobody is really surviving and thriving. So a lot of these family names that y'all feel like y'all have, they're going to disappear eventually.
It's every kid's job to be better than their parents.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
My kids, I tell you, y'all got to be better than me in every way.
Yeah, that's real.
You don't mimic them. You don't take the pain and just cave in and create that all over again.
No.
Because that's what happens. You already beginning
kids,
that.
Bro. That's why I'm not having kids, bro.
Even if you die without kids, it's the same thing. You didn't live your purpose.
Yeah.
No.
The greater part of a woman's purpose is to bring life on the earth.
Not mine.
So we can continue. So if you don't, I'm not having kids, then guess what? That's one of the biggest reasons you're here.
That is true.
Talk to me, Mom.
Okay, so
First of all, throw the mic over, man.
Yeah, shout out.
Preaching, man.
W clip.
Yeah, W,
He
let's
touched
go,
their
man.
souls by speaking his words. By the way,
That was
which
powerful.
eye were you crying from?
Oh,
She really brought it back.
I don't know if you can tell, but one of the tears went to the back of my head. Sorry about that.
Well, what the-
Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, my bad. My
let
bad.
her
Do you
ta-
want
let her
to
talk.
better next time?
So
You good.
in today's society, you said like the women's suicide rate is going up, and then like obviously right now the birth rate is going down. How do you feel about that? Like just like how would you navigate like a woman that wants to fulfill that purpose in like society and like the dating ratio?
Well, here's the thing. You got to ask yourself, why is things getting more and more up?
Mm-hmm.
Why is things getting way more and more and more up? There's women who think, okay, barefoot and pregnant at home, housewife, that's jail, that's prison, that's old school. I want to be free. I want to do this. I want to do that, right?
Okay.
Why was the world so much better when that was taking place?
Women didn't have rights at
Yeah.
that time. If I can like put that in there, women did not have rights
I knew she was gonna try and add that in there. Oh, we were like slaves.
at that time.
You know why?
So, I mean, hold on.
Tell me, why do you think women didn't have
Women
rights?
didn't have rights at that time when they were barefoot and pregnant. I don't think women have a problem with
why.
being barefoot and pregnant. They have a problem with not having rights. That's a big
Tell me
difference.
why. Tell me why they didn't have rights.
Because
do you even know?
men were running everything. Or
Okay.
why?
We
Why
couldn't
is- why is
vote,
your
Alright,
perspective?
own
I was
houses.
say we couldn't even. Yeah, we couldn't
Own
even
houses,
vote on
own
our rights.
land.
Let me
We
ask you
couldn't
this.
have a house. So to men, the world was a piece of cake. To women, it was not.
Piece of cake.
They didn't have a say so. So
You think men have it sweet? That's the misconception to even think that all men have it sweet. Majority of men are still damn near slaves compared to other men. See, only the strong survive. So that's already a skewed perspective to think that all men just have it great. That's not the case.
that vote
And
that
that
you would
was
take.
wonderful. Let me
but
tell
that
you why it was
that was
wonderful.
wonderful.
Absolutely.
That's crazy to hear. When women didn't have a say,
here's the
that was
question.
wonderful.
Now they have
Hold
a
on,
say. Is
I'm
it
still
better?
speaking.
Is
I'm
it
still
better?
speaking. I'm still speaking. You said
Is it
better.
better?
But once again,
I was
all
waiting
those
on this
votes.
one.
Oh, yeah.
I was sitting real quiet. quiet. I was sitting real quiet.
Missed 2 hands.
I was sitting real quiet.
Get him, Queen.
Because you said
here crying.
She's telling you. She's telling you.
It was
one of the
Bob.
biggest reasons why the world is fucked.
Yeah, I listened to you because I love to listen to people, and I'm not
I
a
love
person that's.
women.
I'm not gonna.
But y'all think emotionally.
I wasn't done speaking.
fair. That's why there's no women president. That's why there's no women president.
If it's emotional,
Here's a
wouldn't you let
question:
me
how
finish
did you get
speaking?
here? How did you get here?
What do you mean? Well, how did I get here?
How did you get to this podcast?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
I was invited onto the podcast.
No. How did you transport from wherever you was
Oh,
to here?
I drove
You drove what?
a car.
A man made that. On the street you drove on.
Oh my God!
In a building you're
Wow.
in. On a microphone you're talking
Can I
on.
finish? Can I finish?
And listen,
Because you're not even saying.
let
Because
you
I'm
talk.
a very
he cooking.
fact-
Women women can be
No, Orange Dress need to calm down. Let this man spit for a second. It's disrespectful.
Finish
smart.
speaking. Let me
No,
finish
I'm going to
speaking.
finish my
Women-
statement.
women-
I'm going to finish my
hold on.
statement. I'm going to
But
let
I
you.
never got
Women
to
are
finish
smart.
anything I said.
Women are
Not in the
smart.
beginning,
You
not
didn't say
here.
anything.
I
Women are
haven't
smart. I
finished
won't say they
anything.
all
You
dumb.
talk to him.
Women are smart. The problem is the emotions. Say 2 women are building a building.
Yeah.
And they start. And one says, no, I want it pink. They tear that down.
Listen,
they
it's
start
gonna
over.
end up blown up.
No, yellow is better. Tear it down. And it's going back and forth, back and forth. When men get together, they're like, we building this, done. One of us dies, him, we gonna finish building this. I die, my son gonna finish building this. It's logic. And that's why the whole infrastructure, your toilet, everything, plumbing, food you eating, men built that because of logic. Now,
Yeah.
women emotions,
I agree.
that is a stability force for children, for nurturing the house, to move in between personalities and with your kids. Men, we can't do that.
No,
It's
you
like, you know,
cannot. You cannot.
You
Yeah, and y'all out of order and you still not listening. You don't even want your superpower.
want to slap all of them, but the woman's like, no,
I don't
I'm
wanna
not-
slap
don't
anybody.
do this, don't do that. And she's made for that nurturing of the house and encouraging to the house. Now,
And it's-
do you believe the Bible? I just want to know this.
Oh my God! I'm talking about facts. I'm not
I'm
talking about
finna
the
hit
Bible
you
right
on
now.
it.
Oh wait, but that's two different
talking
things.
about facts.
I
I know what
like
I'm
to
talking
keep, I like
about. You
I like to
think
keep it a little
you
bit
know what
separate.
you're talking about.
I think that's
You
crazy.
assume. You're talking
Okay.
about what you feel.
That's fine.
I'm giving you solace.
I'm not talking about what I'm feeling. I'm talking about a fact. I'm a very fact-based person.
No, you're not.
Fact-based. There's a lonely man pandemic.
I'm a
not
Capricorn.
women. Not women. Shut the fuck up with that one.
Let me tell you something.
No. Let me tell you something, because I let you speak. So let
There
me
it is.
speak.
Disrespect.
That male energy, that testosterone kicking in.
Wow, now I have male
it's a
energy because I
Capricorn
want
energy.
to talk.
Go on, I'm gonna be
When a
quiet
woman
though.
wants to talk, she has
The
male
world
energy.
needs to hear this.
So what you were saying, right? You can say men built this, men built that. That's fine. First of all,
Built
women have built
everything.
cars too. They were very good cars. And you know what happened to those? They got rejected because they were built by a woman. That's a fact. So women build good stuff too.
These
They
lies.
just get rejected because they're women. And not only that, it was really good. It's a fact. Like I said, I'm not speaking off of just thought.
From a blueprint a man made for cars.
Second of all, most women, like you said, that don't want to be barefoot and pregnant, don't want to be with men because guess what? They don't have emotions. And women nowadays are kind of tired of that. They're kind
That's
of tired
sad.
of the man. I'm not done talking before you speak.
Oh, she controlling too. I already
I'm
know
tired
why.
of being- I'm tired of being cut
boy,
off.
I know why he moved around.
You're disgusting. Look at her. I can't stand this. This is horrible. How you gonna tell a grown man like the amount of disrespect? You don't know nothing. These young kids, y'all don't know nothing. You need to listen to somebody that's better than yourself. This man is obviously here for they don't even understand why they're here, opposed to how he got here. Completely different.
Yeah.
Yo,
She in control.
bro,
She snatches the balls straight off her man. If you gonna be her man, she's snatching your balls right off. You gotta come in as a.
Enzo,
Yeah.
you are a billionaire, and she's talking smack to you. To you?
I don't care how much money you make.
What?
I'm gonna speak how I feel. I don't care.
How you feel?
I don't how
Dude,
I
you
feel.
don't understand. It's
How I
emotion. It's how she feels.
Where's your man?
Both. I'm going to say what I
That's how
need to
she
say.
feel.
That's what I meant.
Where's your man?
Which
though?
has nothing to do with reality. It doesn't matter for a
Reality.
woman.
That's the reality. I spoke to you
That's
in
why you
facts.
can see.
Yeah.
That's why you
what
can
I-
see
what
a
I said
group
was
of
fact.
super fat women.
Why
and
when I
super
say a
tights,
fact, it's not a fact,
And they're
but when you
all
say a
telling
fact,
each
it's a
other, "Girl,
fact."
you look good. Girl, you look good."
Yeah,
it's how
queen.
she feels.
Yeah.
How she feels.
And she gets outside of reality.
Yep. Happens all the time.
Oh my god. Why when you say something is a fact, when I say a fact, it's not a fact?
Because he's saying it's facts. Stupid.
Mama, you just mentioned it's women inventors
Once
as
again,
well.
I'm so sorry.
It's
I'm a
women
woman. I have a
inventors as well.
uterus. When I state
Women have
facts, they're
invented
not facts.
a lot of
but-
things.
That's what you're saying.
More household stuff
Yeah,
than
yeah,
others,
yeah.
but they invented a lot of things. True.
Once again, women weren't allowed to invent things. Oh my God! If we both were able to invent at the same time, you know what?
It would have been.
It could be equal.
No, societies would be effed if y'all had this probably the same rights back then as men had. Societies would have been effed up because things would not have been getting done because we would have constantly had to acquiesce to y'all emotions, y'all thoughts and feelings constantly. See, at one point, men have to kind of push y'all to the side to say, I got to get this done. If we put y'all in the forefront, it's going to throw us off our purpose path and just life purpose. So if you look at the progression of society, the whole unit had to put y'all to the side so we can actually make this shit happen. Because we know how guys get when we get in relationships or we get around a lot of women, we end up not doing what we're supposed to do. We end up capping. We end up becoming a shell of ourselves. So that's why we try and compartmentalize y'all, or they did back in the day. I'm not saying it was 100% right, but I understand.
Guess what?
doubt that.
Women weren't allowed.
Doubt
Just
that.
like if you want to talk about that, that's the same as like
The fact of the level of
that's like
testosterone,
once again
all
I'm
that drives
speaking
that.
and I'm getting speaking over. That's the
Look at her.
same thing
Ooh.
as like a race thing. That's the same thing.
He's feisty.
Yeah.
That's the
Any
same
guy want a dominatrix? Here she go right here, y'all. She's right here. She'll whoop your
She can
ass.
take my
your
job
money,
right now.
and
She's
tell you to
better
shut
than
the
me.
fuck
Oh
up.
my God. I'll break out laughing. Go ahead, babe.
Anyway,
Are you finished?
she went the mic
I get the
this way.
point she's saying.
She went the mic this
But,
way.
like-
No, it's the same thing if you want to even say about race and stuff like that, how some races are ahead of others because they had a head start. Don't sit here and tell me that
true.
women hasn't invented stuff because women didn't have the same head start as men did. So that's not a fact.
Oh,
She just had to get that out. Ooh, with the finger too.
I mean, Adam and Eve, right?
And the head.
All right, real quick, let me go back because we lost sight here. So her question was, why do you think the birth rates are low? What are the problems that we have in society? That was her original question. And then Enzo was saying, as women have acquired more rights and privileges, society is degraded from that. And then you're saying, no, I disagree with that, XYZ. I don't think you got to really say what you wanted to say. So can you explain what because your argument is that you think things have gotten better since women have gotten more rights and privileges, right? Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying women having more rights is better, yes.
Okay.
Just because we're not barefoot and pregnant doesn't mean things are bad.
Why the world just went to after that? It
Like
just kept going down and down and down.
Let's let her say what she's. Let's
She ain't
let
even
her
got nothing to say.
Okay, what's
This
your
is the
position on that?
end.
This is the end of the clip. It's like a couple seconds left. I could continue it.
I think if we're going back to the question, yes, I think women
Yep, we're gonna leave it. Hold on.
that get an abortion should be respected because at the end of the day, completely take an abortion away.
That's not what I was asking.
Okay.
Back to what she was saying, because you were trying.
Should be respected.
After that, it's
Yeah, she can't even get her thought out. She don't know what she's talking about. I'm gonna be honest. Women like this, they don't know anything. They don't know what's going on. Some of y'all get it. Y'all know what's going on. The good ones know. The bad ones who just want to argue and talk to people who have done things better than themselves. And you talking about people who understand infrastructure, who've built things, legacies, the whole nine, overcame things. How can you try and argue that when you have not done nothing? You just a spoiled child damn near in your life. Like, I really don't understand the thought process. You got some who are very quiet on here and just listen. That's a more attractive behavior. But for her being so outspoken, you think that's going to get you got. That's only going to get you effed and chucked. Ucked and chucked. That's it. A dude is going to definitely probably want to sleep with you because he wants to dominate you. But once he gets outside of that, it's like, who you think you controlling? Who you think you about to be dominant with? That dude is going to run over you. Y'all got to be careful with this, ladies. I don't get it, man. Like, we've been seeing this time and time again. This is like, the layout is there. And then I know y'all will say it's no good guys. The guys are bad. She mentioned the chick who was crying with the weird eye about the dad not being there and good men or whatnot. No, there are good men because we have to police the bad ones. It's just the good ones ain't attractive on paper. The good ones don't get you stimulated. They don't get your box wet or whatnot. You like the ones that, keep you on your toes. And I hate to say it, you could be on your toes in different ways with the guy who's great for you. You know, whether it be about trying to overcome problems and situations and family life and children, you can still go through those, you know, humps and hurdles to keep you stimulated, but that stuff ain't fun to you. It's fun when you can just do whatever you want. And I hate to say it, women are in like the casino. They got so much buying power off the rip to where they just see fun. Opposed to us, we know how the game go. We ain't getting nothing unless we playing a certain way. So most men don't even like playing the game because we get that we just not gonna get the same results unless you're a high player. You know, celebrities, you know, they get a different type of access of life. Rich people get a different type of access to life. But the regular guy know what he got to do to get it. So a lot of guys don't even like operating and moving in certain spaces because they just can't really enjoy it. And they're okay with just getting a regular female. But guess what? The female, she ain't up to par to even try and maintain that good guy. She just want to leave and get in a better situation for her own personal gain a lot of the times. For the bad ones, we're not right here trying to bash the good ones. There are a lot of good women out here, but they get overshadowed with the bad ones. But the amount of disrespect, though, the first one, she held in, you know, she was trying to be combative or whatnot, but she listened to her transgressions and she just let it out because everything he was saying was cutting true and deep. But this other one across from her, chaotic. And they wonder why guys feel like a lot of these chicks are undateable. I want to get y'all thoughts on this. This was a clip that we found online and I thought it was interesting. I was like, damn, I need to go ahead and react to this because this is some good motivation. Whatever day this is, this can get you through it. For someone who, you know, you only fight yourself, you only deal with yourself. So that's the beauty of it, to where once you learn that the battle is you can overcome your own demons a whole lot easier. Y'all make sure y'all like the video, comment below. I'll make sure I have this link. Y'all want to watch this in its entirety. It's your guy JayBReacts, y'all. And until next time, peace.